That's the exact thing I was thinking. No, guys, no. What are you guys doing here, okay? You guys, I give you guys enough. What's going on here, okay? This isn't a behind-the-scenes look. You guys aren't going to go away, right? So if I show you my Christmas display in detail, will you guys leave me alone then? Is that what's going to happen? All right, but this is one time, okay? We're not doing this every year. You know, I'm not going in depth every single second. You know, maybe I will, but I'm just, you know, have a little class, guys, okay? Don't worry about the mess. You guys aren't supposed to be here, remember? So just understand a couple of things. You know, here is my beautiful display. Oh my gosh, isn't it good? Oh, I love it so much. You know, this might be a little biased. I think it's the best display ever. I think it's so cool and so fantastic. And I wanted to show you guys some of the details that makes this display better than all the other displays in the world. Took me, you know, a couple hours, a couple of minutes to do all this. Of course, you can see this is my room. This is my apartment. Don't worry about, you know, what else is going on in the room. This is all that matters right now, okay? My beautiful display. So simply we're going to start with the tree just because I think it's the most Christmassy thing in here. I love my Christmas tree so much. I think it was $50. I think I got it last year. I was going through some money troubles, believe it or not, and I just needed a cheap tree, and this is the one that I got. It may have been $75, but I'm super happy with it. I thought about upgrading, and I don't want to because this is the first tree that I have ever owned. I will always prefer real, but real you can't, you know, put it up November 1st. So I have to break the rules a little bit. But there are just so many ornaments that I love. Most of them have been given to me by my family, by my mom and my grandmother, and I just love every single one of them. They're just so cool to me. Oh, this one's really cool. Hold on. Let's see. I think it's right here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Right next to the Stormtrooper, too. You've got Thanos right over here. Then you have Mickey Mouse from 2018. You've got Elvis right over here. One World Trade Center. Grogu. Just so many cool things, and I love every single one of them. I apologize about my squeaking chair. There's nothing I can really do. This one was actually given to me by my grandmother. She gave me and my sister one for Christmas one year. It's obviously based off of the movie The Polar Express. And, oh my gosh, I can't hear the ringing. This one apparently I got from my sister for being a great brother. And, you know, I'm still the best. What can I say? This one was actually when I thought about moving to Florida. It was almost like Shirley decided that I was going to go. And now I just think of it as, I love Florida. Florida's awesome. It's where Disney is. So now I just love hanging it for that reason. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, look at this Yoda. He's like so out of it. This was a really cool one. The 10th anniversary Marvel. So cool. Just get to look up and see all of it. If I had to pick my favorite on here, this contemporary one is really cool, and it makes me remember my latest trip to Disney, which was arguably one of the best ever. If I had to pick a really good one, I'd have to say it's Hercules. This one has since broken, but it's so cool, and I love it so much. You know, we got a Spider-Man one as well. I think that one's from 2007. I think it was from Spider-Man 3, perhaps. Oh, so cool. Every single ornament means something to me, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time this holiday season right here, sitting in this chair, just relaxing and looking over at the tree. And, you know, now I have another display to look at. So this idea was actually pretty sporadic. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, but when I was walking around the holiday section at Walmart, I immediately saw it, and I said, oh, this is it. I saw the buffalo snow, and I said, well, what if I made it look like snow all around the area, and I could put the lights under it? And once I found the two different colors of lights, I was like, I'm sold. Let's do this. And that night, November 1st, I did it. I just went to town, decorating however I could. And it took a little moving. I had to move some of these buildings. Not all of these are the same ones that you saw there in October. I had to move some different ones in just to make it look a little more homey. I think there was one that even had like a birch tree in it, and I was like, that's not going to fit. Like, that's not going to fly with me. You know, we need all the buffalo snow around a birch tree. Come on. Our journey starts right here in the nice little town. We moved the Disney train down, of course, because we wanted it to be right on this main street, basically. And what I switched out was this building, which this is the museum with the cherry blossom. And I moved some stuff around. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to look as cool as it could possibly look. The lights are actually connected right from behind this chair. Actually, you can see right there. I think you can see. And then they come over here. And the white was really, really easy because I knew exactly how I was going to make it. I wasn't sure how the blue was actually going to show up. I'm really happy with it, but it was honestly a little worrying at first. Oh my gosh. It just looks so cool when you look down and you see everything that's happening. And it's like it's a little snowy day. Then came the really hard part because I really didn't have anything for the middle here. I didn't have any of these buildings built. And I said, well, what am I going to do? I had a bunch in the basement that I had not built yet. And I said, well, we're going to build those. We're going to build like a little elf town. And I think it really, really worked out nice. You got some humans in there too. Some of them are actually hidden. You can see right there. That guy's hidden in the snow. So it's a nice little view. One thing that I am still going to add, I think it's either going to be up here or down here. I have Santa with some reindeer, and I wanted to add that in. I thought that'd be cool as if they were flying above. So you might see that in an episode of Snackable here or there, just coming up. But I had all these 3 sets, and I said, I'm going to build all of these. These are like the last 3 years, I believe, of the Christmas Village little towns from Lego. So I built those real quick, and they came with some really cool stuff. Look, this lights up when you push down on it. And you got some gifts, a little piano, a computer, a little ice rink with, an outhouse right there. Of course, that's what you need. These 2 little elves messing around. I don't know that they were supposed to be up there, but that's where I put them. So this was really, really fun to make. And that's when I started thinking, oh, what if I put the blue lights almost as the sky? Which that really helped when we were working with the castle here. Because I didn't want to move the castle. The castle was like perfectly put here, and that's why the shelves are sort of over as well. I wanted to make it just a little bit easier for them to see. Yeah, so I wrapped it around a little bit, and I really like how it ended up looking. Maybe I would have preferred a little more buffalo snow up there, but I think it was fine how it was. I didn't really need to do too much, but I had to, because they were like full length. They were the full, 300 lights, 300 feet or whatever. No, it's not 300 feet. There's no way it was 300 feet. What I did was I had to bring everything through this actual pole right here, which of course led to the Saturn V. And I knew I wanted to involve that, so I carefully took that down and wrapped the lights around it. And then I was like, what if we put some buffalo snow and made it like it was taking off? And I'm really, really happy with how this ended up looking. You guys tell me if you like how it looks. I think just the entire thing looks good because it really does look like it's taking off. I had to take all of this off. I was wishing that I didn't, but I took everything off. This I just wrapped around, so I didn't have to take that off. But I had to take it off so that I could find placement for it and put it where I needed it to go. But, man, it just looks so cool. Oh, that's better. I'm in line with it now. I had to go get a chair to stand on. So now we have the Titanic, of course. I had to get a ladder so that I could put lights behind it. That was pretty important, and then putting lights in front of it because I wanted to make it look like it was either floating in the clouds or it was like steam from the water or something. I just thought that would be really, really cool. Man, that's just... You should do something like this for yourself just because it's something that's fun to do. It doesn't really take any extra effort. It looks so fun. So now that I've showed you my entire display, I wanted to have more of a heart-to-heart conversation. A lot of people ask me, why do you celebrate Christmas so early? Why are you skipping Thanksgiving? Um, I really, really dislike Thanksgiving. I'd go as far as to say I hate Thanksgiving. Um, the reason is back in the day, and I have memories of it, not great memories because I was so young, but I remember my family being so large, and we'd have 20 to 30 people. There would be five or six of us kids, and it was such a fun time from everything that I remember. And it's not like that anymore. There's me, my mom, and my stepdad. I bring some food to my grandmother. Um, and I miss what Thanksgiving used to be, so I resent it for what it is, and that's not right. I'll be the first to admit it. It's not the healthy way of going about it. Uh, but these lights, feeling Christmas early, brings me so much more joy than forcing myself to be happy in a situation that I'm not. I love my family. I love my family. I love having lunch, a Thanksgiving lunch with my mom and my stepdad. I love seeing my grandmother. But I miss the days that used to be. I miss the giant family that we used to have, and there's nothing to bring that back. And that's fine. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how much I miss my uncle. I can't tell you how much I miss my grandfather, my aunt, and my uncle Gail and Kenny. Just the stories that we would talk about, and just hearing them and laughing, and just there was so much joy. And I remember the last Thanksgiving with both of them, and I can't get that back. There could be a time in the future where I love Thanksgiving again. I'm just not there right now. So I apologize. I'm not trying to force Christmas down anybody's throats. And I am thankful for what I have right now. I'm not negating that at all. But I'm not a big Thanksgiving fan. So that's why I skipped to Christmas. It's as simple as that. Christmas brings me so much joy, and Thanksgiving often brings me so much somber. And I am so busy in November and December with stuff for the church, stuff for this channel, like stuff in my personal life. I am so freaking busy that there isn't any time for me to really stop unless I take November and make it Christmas too. And I'm okay with that. I can understand that some of you aren't, and some of you love Thanksgiving, and some of you this and that, and that's great. I'm really, really happy for you. Like, I want the world for you guys. I'm just not there. My Thanksgivings are back in 2015, 2016, 2014, 2013. I remember those, and those are some of my fondest memories. And those are things that I will never forget. But I resent Thanksgiving because it can't be that for me anymore. And maybe someday it will be. But for right now, I'll just celebrate Christmas a little early. I don't want to be sad for you guys. I wanted to show you guys this amazing display that I think I was really, really happy that I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm welcoming in the holiday season a little early for you guys, and it's gonna be a great Christmas season. Honestly, I can't wait, and I hope you can't wait either. So I hope you guys enjoyed this behind the scenes tour of my Christmas display, and talking with me a little bit. And I guess we'll have to see what we're doing next time. Bye.